Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am Cabotsaurus Rex and tonight we are going to be playing the demo of Static Dread. Now, if this is a multi-day experience, we're just going to do probably 1 day per episode. It depends on how long it takes. So, if you're appreciating the moderately more than mediocre content, do me a huge favor. Take the like button and shove it into the light bulb of a lighthouse and turn it on. Then take the subscribe button and just kind of cram it into a generator. With that being done, we're going to get started. A powerful aurora has enveloped the entire globe. Due to issues with navigation, port authorities have reactivated the old lighthouse. You've been selected to be its keeper. Ah, someone's knocking at the door.
Well, these are the last box. That's definitely everything. The supplies should last you a while. I'll be back in 2 days with new shipment. Hope you're still around.
What am I supposed to do?
Keep an eye on the lighthouse, that's it. How beats me. My job's simple. Bring you supplies. You just unpack everything and eat up so you don't starve at night during your shifts.
What's your name?
Just call me Courier. My mother gave me a name that doesn't sound well around these parts. And I never came up with a shorter one for myself.
Alright, I'll go check it out.
Wait a second, what about the money? The port gave me a payment for 2 days ahead. Here, take it. See you in a couple days. No one's lived in this lighthouse for a long time. But it's a good one. It always served us well. These are tough. Times are tough now. We need reliability more than ever. In lighthouses and in people. Hope you're one of those they can trust. Well, take care. It's getting late. I need you to set sail and you've got work to do.
Okay. Got some drink, some nom-noms. Huh. Cool. Yeah, hold on. It's locked. Door won't open. Antennae! Won't budge. Okie dokie. Check the desk. Keep an eye on lighthouse. If rotation jams, restart it. Radio isn't working. Antenna. Working in the dark is dangerous. Make sure all the lights in the lighthouse are on. If the power supply fails, restart generator. If you feel tired, have a refreshing snack or a drink. Falling asleep on duty is a grave sin of a lightkeeper. Alright.
Is anyone there? What's taking so long?
Hear you loud and clear.
Finally. What took you so long? The shift's about to start. Let's make one thing clear right away. I'm the boss here, and you call me Chief. I don't care who you were at the port before this. Now you're demoted to button pusher at the lighthouse, and for some reason, the port decided to waste a fortune on you. They've even dragged some reporters in here. I'll send you the clipping.
Seafaring is safe and sound. This afternoon, the head of the port announced an emergency reactivation of the Outsmouth Lighthouse. The station, which for many years had been operating in automatic mode, is now manned by harbor staff. These sounds are really annoying. This will help preserving seafaring in the harbor during the time when the usual navigation is no longer available. Okay, good article.
If you work well, maybe they'll write about you one day. Alright, back to work. The sun's almost down. Go and activate the lighthouse.
What do I need to do?
I'll give you a whole demonstration, only when the shift starts. Pull the lever and I'll explain everything.
Alright, you don't seem too cheerful.
I'll have to sit here all night checking if you mess anything up. It was all so simple before, with automatics running the navigation. But no, I've got to sit here all night praying nothing goes wrong.
I'll get to work.
Now hurry up, work's waiting for you. Go ahead, turn on the lighthouse. Switch should be behind the door to your left, next to the spiral staircase.
Okie dokie artichoke.
Woo!
Ooh! Nice and spooky spook.
This is Chief. So, not scared being all on the lighthouse?
So far, so good.
We'll see how good you'll feel when the locals start showing up. Remember, no visitors on the lighthouse. It's port property. Now let me explain the technical part of your job. The guys at the port control prepped some special forms with a map of the region. The fax machine has a module that picks up automatic radio signal from ships with their call signs. It's a patchwork of orcish tech until automated navigation starts working again. Marking a route on this map from the lighthouse to Blackfort Port and send it back to me. You'll be doing the same for the ships. Okay. F. Bing! I love how it automatically says approved. Alright, let's take a look. Seems fine. Maybe there's hope for you yet. We have a small flow of ships, mostly fishing boats and passenger ships. Tonight's job is simple. See which port the ships request and guide them there. Must be guided to the designated port. If the port isn't accessible, guide them to Blackfort. Okie dokie. If you mess up a route or miss a ship, I'll make sure they dock you pay heavily for it. Any other questions? Why can't... These two are because of the Aurora. Okay. Do I look like a professor to you? You want a lecture on radio waves and electrodynamics? I don't know. I'm not an expert. The Aurora messed with almost all comms past 30 kilometers. The lighthouse is perfectly positioned right between the sea and the port. So just sit tight and do your job since you signed up for it. Ships navigate on... Would you even be necessary if they could? Think before you ask. The port's deep in the bay with islands and cliffs between it and the open sea. The currents are tricky and not every captain knows them. At night it's impossible to see anything. So stop whining and get the ships to port. And send them to Blackfort. We'll figure out what to do with them from there. Okay. Over and out. Who's that knocking on me door? Good evening, Keeper. Didn't expect to see a living soul out here. Name's Jackie, captain of the Sturgeon. You've probably heard of me. They say I'm the best fisherman on the island. Nice to meet you. And of course, it's real important to know the man who will be guiding you into port. I brought you a little gift. It's the journal of the old lighthouse keeper. Here, take it. Something awful happened to the first keeper, so bad they didn't send anyone out here for a long time after that. They say there's 3 of these journals, and if you collect them all, you'll learn what happened to the first keeper. Maybe you'll figure out where the other 2 are from the notes and solve the mystery. Alright, where'd you get the journal? It's been in my family for a long time. My mother was really into different cultures and their stories. Oh. I only clicked one. Okay. And I volunteered to bring it to you. So I'm the second keeper. Exactly. Imagine that, huh? When the first keeper and his family disappeared, they shut the place down right away. Only reopened it when they started automating things, but by then there weren't any keepers, just workers. Why are you awake? I'm heading out at dawn as usual and can't get any shut-eye. Maybe it's the Aurora or just nerves. Heard from some sailors that a new island popped up near Nova Scotia. Me and the crew are planning to check it out and report back to the university. Do you have a research ship? Not exactly. I've got a friend at the university. Misty. She said it'd be a good idea to scout out the new island. What if it's a lost Atlantis resurfacing because of the Aurora? You believe in sailors' tales? Believe it or not, it's exciting, ain't it? Might even make some money off the discovery. Sounds like a lot more fun than just hauling fish out of the water. Is it dangerous? Doubt it, unless sea monsters come crawling at us. And we'll leave in the morning. Should even be back by evening. And if we get back at night, you'll guide us into port, Keeper. Good luck. Oh, one more thing. I have this tradition, sneaking up to the lighthouse before a voyage to watch the sunrise. Then why didn't you just sneak? Why did you come talk to me? Why did it... Mind if I come in? I promise I won't touch... I'll remember you didn't turn me away. Traditions matter. They shape who we are. I'll be upstairs. Drop by if you got a minute. Okay. That was fun. According to the latest reports, over 150 people have been affected by the magnetic disturbances. We recommend avoiding physical exercise and staying indoors. If you experience dizziness, nausea, sudden chest pain, try to reach the nearest medical facility.
Fetch a copy? Guess what? My old radio still works. Must have been sitting here in the safe. That EMP hit. Fried all my electronics. Now I'm just turning in the radio. Man, it's pure chaos in the city right now. Okay. Captain Drake from the Coast Guard. While patrolling the islands, we came across a few sailors, and someone stole their ship and left them adrift in a small boat. Have you heard anything suspicious over the radio? Trying to track down pilots. Radars, comms, nothing's working with that aurora in the sky. Feels like we've been thrown back into the dark ages. It'll clear up eventually. The question is how much damage will be done and how many people will get hurt before it's over. Alright, we'll try to catch them the old-fashioned way. Sorry for bothering you. So, 3 dots, pause, dot dash. Alright. I have a feeling I should, like, write this down or something. Because I don't know how to read Morse code, but it may come up later. Or it may be just a spooky little spooky spook. So, dot, 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 dash, dot, 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 dash, dot, dash, dot, 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 dash, dot, dot, dash, dash, dot, dash, dot. Locals are spooked and can't get a good night's sleep, but otherwise everything's fine on the island. Stay on the island for now. We can handle marauders. Though there's a lot of them these nights. Caught 2 today, and look at them. It's all familiar faces. Never had trouble with these guys before, and now they've lost their minds trying to rob a store. Cold tide, cold tide. Alright, you're looking for Blackfort. Lighthouse, we heard you. Entering the harbor. Okay. So the sample is good. Ooh! Are you kidding me? That's the craziest stuff I've ever tried. I've never had anything like... Not on broadcast. You know the price. You know the place, too. A new shipment's coming in real soon. According to latest reports... Alright, that just cycles through. This is Vessel Pluto. Do you copy? Better, but not still good. Sorry, think I managed to fix it. We're having issues with the electronics, you see. You know, that bright light in the sky. This is Captain C of the transport ship Pluto, requesting routing to port. How did you find yourself in Blackfort? Okay, Aurora makes it almost impossible to navigate by the stars. Seems we've gone off course. The entire ship has been one big problem ever since the Aurora began. During the Aurora, all the boxes started glowing and shimmering with every color of the rainbow. At one point, they even started singing like a choir. I really want to unload this cargo at the port. Microelectronics, phones, tablets, smart devices, fully loaded. Not sure any of it works now, but the suppliers and insurers will deal with that. I've done my part, now the whole crew just wants to get to shore. Yeah, but you might have valuable information. Need to know the tea. I have a feeling if I had gotten to that, like, drug part before talking to Captain What's-His-Face on the Coast Guard. Alright, it's just gonna cycle through. Keeper, you're supposed to guard the light. Like you let that sailor near the lamp. Now we'll have to pay the price. Don't let anyone gaze upon the light. It's yours. Yours! For now. I'm close, Keeper. I'm watching you. Nothing good. He saw the light. You shouldn't look at the light. You don't understand. I'm not going anywhere as long as you're here. Turn off the radio, get into bed, and in the morning, run. Run from this lighthouse as far as you can, or the darkness will consume you. I will consume you. Well, who do we have here? I'm the new lighthouse keeper. Oh, look at your fancy. Something ain't right but the lighthouse, so wicky. Darkness got it all wrapped up tight. You best be watching that light don't go out and try not to doze off yourself, or it'll all go south. Hey, take this fish and eat up. Burning energy at night will wear you down. And fish has got all the good stuff in it. Eat it to stay awake. Go on, eat up. It'll do you good. Well, I'll be off to see if I can catch me something else. Take care now. Cool. Oh. Why is it all red? Lighthouse Yukopti, this is Captain Drake. We got him. Those bastards hijacked a small freighter and packed it full of some weird drugs. Never seen anything like it before. We've drifted too far out into the sea. Guide us back to port. Alright. I don't like that blinky. Alright, I will happily drag you back to port. Yeah, sorry, I wanted to make sure that I didn't fall asleep in the middle of navigating you back to port. Because for some reason I'm just not keeping my energy drinks at my desk. Understood, give me a moment. Thank you, proceeding to port. Seems like someone in the port was helping the pirates. Someone's been covering for them all this time before the Aurora hit. Just a hunch for now, but stay alert. Over and out. Alright, listen to broadcast. Yep. Oh. Well, son of a bitch. Okay, well, Jackie boy. Can't you help with that? Alright, darkness says it'll punish you. You're starting to scare me, Keeper. You feeling alright? Too much is at stake. I must explore that island. For Misty. You leaving soon? Yeah, we want to explore that area that the fishermen were talking about where the new island surfaced. Maybe we'll find something interesting, then get back to fishing and get home before dark. I'm planning to make it back before sunset. Don't want to get lost at sea at night. How do you like your village? Honestly, it's a bit cramped here. Dad's done a lot for me, sure, and he cares. But it's time for me to go out on my own. I'm thinking of moving to Blackfort. There's this girl at the university, Misty. We're dreaming of a little place in Boston. Doubt Dad'll be thrilled, and we don't have the money for it yet either. When I was 15, I nearly died by the southern reef. The stays snapped, and the storm dragged us straight to the rocks. We dropped the anchor to turn the ship, but the momentum threw me into the water, right on the rocks. Somehow I landed between two sharp ones, a little to the left or right, and I wouldn't be here. Since that day, I've never been afraid of the sea. We understand each other. Alright. Cool, that was a fun little story. Michael Reed here. Ready to follow directions? Provide away. You got it. Marshport! Oh, something different. Cool. Well, you're going to sail right on by me. And get your butt to Marshport. Lighthouse, we've heard you entering the harbor. Oh, I can't dial frequencies. Okay. Come in, this is James Pryor. Thank you for the light. Can you guide us? Everything alright? Anything interesting at sea? Sea's acting strange. The waves seem to match the rhythm of our engine. Blackfoot. There we go. Thanks for the help. Alright. Oh, someone do be messing with me. Oh, that was fun. Oh, no. Yeah, I know you're calling. Hang on. Lighthouse, do you read? This is Chief. So are you scared all alone at the lighthouse? Kind of strange call. Someone told me to run from the lighthouse. With this aurora, a lot of crazies are crawling out. No need to chat with every single one of them. If someone's abusing the work frequency, ignore it. I'm more interested in something else, though. Come on, spill it. Did you let anyone into the lighthouse? Didn't let anyone in. Good, good. Remember, the lighthouse isn't your property, and it sure as hell ain't your home. The lighthouse belongs to Port Blackfoot, and you're working there for a hefty paycheck, by the way. Gotta say, your work was mediocre at best. Can't imagine why they even let you be a lighthouse keeper. Well, have a good night's sleep. Oh yeah, I'll be heading home to my nice warm bed. Might even pick up some pretty lass along the way. Meanwhile, you've got a moldy mattress waiting for you. Good luck. See you tomorrow. Cool. Today I set foot upon the stone steps of the lighthouse for the first time. The waves crash against the rocks, whispering their stories. I am the first keeper of this lighthouse, and I hope it will become my family estate as soon as I arrived, I wrote a letter to Mary and the kids, explaining the best way for them to get here. Of course, she always complains about my obsession with the sea, but once she sees the view from here, it's hard to take the love of the ocean spray out of an old captain. And that, my friends, is where we're going to end it. Thank you for joining me for this shift at the lighthouse. That was interesting. But yeah, it's already 22 minutes. So, I think this is going to be a several episode endeavor. But I'm excited to see the rest of it. This is really cool. I'm really enjoying it. So, I hope you join me for the next one. I would love to see you there. Remember, you are loved, you are important, and you and your feelings are valid. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!